Hi everybody, it's Tracy again. I wanted to share with you my Dollar Tree Christmas Junk Journal Challenge album that my friend Roseanne invited me to do, along with a couple of our other friends. Two wonderful ladies named Kara and Julie have the challenge going on over on Facebook. And so earlier this week I had posted a video of my Dollar Tree and Walmart stuff that I got for my challenge. Although I didn't use all those items, I ended up making 2 other trips to the Dollar Tree. So total of 4 trips. In that video I used most of those items because I've never done a junk journal before and I was super excited about it, although it's very challenging when you're limited to 15 items that are $1 or less. And then you're only allowed to use certain tools. You can use any type of glue, you can use a ruler, a paper trimmer, scissors, staples, and stapler. You can use your product packaging, your receipts, flyers, your sewing machine, needle and thread, and a crocodile. And then you can pick one other item from your stash, whether it's eyelets, paper clips, and a couple other things, and 6 inches wire, which I don't think I used any of those. So I'm going to share with you a few of the items that I used and still have loads of scraps left. I think I'm going to do another book or 2 and maybe gift them to a couple awesome people. So here's one of the items. You can see it's very well used. There was 8 different ribbons on there. I think the only one I didn't use was this white one right here. And I think there's another green one under there, right there. So used that very well. I don't believe these are in the first video. I found this pack of 50 bells, and I only used 12 on my album, although they don't come with any way to attach them. So I used this item here, which I picked up on trip 3 or 4. I got red and silver as well, but I didn't use those. So I used this. That's my other item. But what I did is I took it and cut it into strips to attach my bells to the spine of my album. And then I used this, not this particular one, but the stuff to bind my book, which I'm pretty sure is considered my needle and thread. And I got these at Craft Warehouse last year. They were 4 cards for $1. So I used green and red. And then there was these money card holders. There was I think 8 in a pack, and I used a lot of them, but there's still lots left over. And then there was this 20 pack of Christmas cards. I actually used some of the envelopes too for that. Then I used these that came from trip 3 or 4. They're little treat bags. Of course, my husband asked me, where are the treats? Silly guy, they don't come with treats. So I use those, still lots of those left over. And then, oops, these little gift tags. And I used a lot of those, but you can see there's like, it pops up. So it's kind of like a 2 for 1 in that. And there's a lot left over on those. And then this 20 pack of doilies. And there's still loads of those left over. There was this writing pad, and I used some of those in there. And then I got this blank drawing pad, which I figured even if I don't use this or the writing pad, my granddaughter will love it. She just turned 5 on Friday, so she loves to draw. So those were most of the items I used. Some of the other items I used was tissue paper, and then they had gift boxes, and this was a 5-pack, and they were probably, I'd say 4 by 5, 5 by 5 something gift boxes, and I cut those up, used those. I got a book that was the 12 Days of Christmas. I literally used everything except for the very, very back cover. That came with a CD. And then these, my front and back cover, it's not a very good, I can't find my tripod or my cord for my camera, so I'm using my phone. But anyways, I picked this up at Walmart for 97 cents. You can see, I mean, it's a pretty large tag there. So there's that one. I'm having a little bit of issues with my spine. And that one there. They were 97 cents each. And then, so here's my book. And I put some of the red tissue paper on there underneath. And then you can see I bunched up the mesh ribbon there and my jingly bells. There's 12 there. I didn't do a closure. I thought I was going to, but I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. So this front cover has glitter on it, and I absolutely hate glitter because it comes off on everything. But a friend of mine suggested using Mod Podge to seal the glitter, and it doesn't come off. And Mod Podge is a glue, so I was able to do that as my any glue item. So you open up the cover, and this right here, it's on the front and the back cover. It is the back packaging from the tag cover. And I just put a little ribbon there. This is the front cover, the 12 Days of Christmas. So I kind of fussy cut that, excuse me. I just got off work and I'm extremely tired. But I wanted to get this video done. Anyways, so fussy cut that and glued it down. And there's a little doily there. And then some of the other tissue paper. It was the red and then this one, which you'll see better of it further in the book. And then I couldn't see where my holes were at for my stitching my signatures in. I guess you call them signatures. So I put this chipboard packaging on here. It's from one of the packages with some of the ribbon on the top and on the bottom because I accidentally put a couple extra rows of holes. And also I didn't want to see the ugly chipboard, which you can still see it. So this is the front page. You can see there was other books there, which I may go back and get them just because they're so adorable for $1. And they come with a little CD too, which I also incorporated in this book. So I made 6 signatures. So there's the first page, Partridge in a Pear Tree, one of the little Christmas cards, and a little blank spot there, and one of the doilies. Some writing paper with the ribbon on there. So I originally did this video once already, but then I noticed a big boo-boo I did, so I had to fix it. I'll tell you about that in a second. Blank page, and then this is a money holder. I just folded it over and sealed it, and then this little guy is off of one of the greeting cards. He's a little bent there. And I cut off his arms, the little black spots, because otherwise he wouldn't fit, and he barely fits as it is. So that's that. And then here's where I noticed my error. When I was watching my video earlier, this Christmas tree was attached upside down. And that's off of one of the little gift tags. So I had to fix it. Then the ribbon there, and then the doily. And then the Christmas card there. And then this is... Sorry, my phone is acting really weird for some reason. I hope the battery's not dying. The solid paper with a little bit of ribbon there, and I folded it over and made a tuck spot with some tissue paper. And then there's penguins off of the little Christmas cards. And then the back spot with more of the ribbon. And then I took one of the gift bags and added some ribbon there, and I made it into a matchbook. And just use some of the writing paper there. And there is a little tuck spot there as well. So there's that. That's end of signature 1. My stitching is very horrible because like I said, I'm new to this. Okay, signature 2, 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens. And then here's a little gift bag here. I believe this is the signature where I taped 2 of them together. And look at this horrible stitching. Ugh. Anyways, so there's this is a card, one of the Christmas cards, and I tried to make a tag, and then I found these little gingerbread on one of the packagings, and I stapled them on with the ribbon, because staples are like a freebie there. So there's that. Come on, get in there. And then the doily, and then I just took some of that mesh ribbon and made a little bow. And then this is some of the boxes that I was telling you about. And then these envelopes here are from the Christmas cards. And I just attached them together right here with some ribbon. And then a money holder card. There's nothing in there, but there's some little tuck spots. And more of that box. And then over here is from the gift tags. And the doily. And then this is where... this is wrong signature. Anyways, so there's a... folded the bag over, and I took this red part is packaging. And Santa from the gift tag. And some more of that tissue paper. I really like that tissue paper. Although it came with just plain red, I still like that one. And there's lots left over. This is actually one of the gift cards. I keep calling it gift cards, Christmas cards. And this is one of the gift tags. So I just made that a little tuck spot there. And I tried to line up my pages. I did horrible, as you can see. But I still like it for a first time. Not too bad. 4 calling birds, 5 golden rings, writing journal, and then some of the red tissue paper. Just kind of wrinkled it up because I like that look. It's a doily with part of the Christmas card on there. And then Santa Claus, he's off of one of the Christmas cards. And I almost broke his candy cane. You see that? Ugh. Anyways, you open that up, and I folded the page over. These are the gift boxes, and this was one card. I cut it and made tags with the ribbon. I have no idea what my phone is doing, so I hope this video turns out okay. And then this little Christmas tree that I fussy cut was on the same card as the Santa Claus that's on the front. This is off of a card that's further back in the book. And then a little doily. I tried to kind of like zigzag or however you want it. I forget what you call it. My pages, so they're kind of, you know, not perfectly even because I like that look. And then this is more of the tissue paper. And the 6 geese a laying. 7 swans a swimming. There's, I don't know if I already said, but there's 6 signatures in here. Most of them have 8 pages. Some of them have 10. I don't know what happened. But anyways, I got the whole 12 Days of Christmas in here, and that's what's important. 8 maids a milking. 9 ladies dancing. And then more of the money card there. And then I made a little belly band with the gift box there. And more of the mesh ribbon with the other ribbon. And then more tissue paper there. And more of the mesh ribbon there. And then just a little tissue paper with more of the greeting card, Christmas card, whatever. Doily, I give up on this because it's late. It is literally almost 11:30 at night. And then you flip that over and more of the box there. And then these are front of gift cards there. And they're blank on the back side. And I think it's so adorable that their little eyes are just peeking out from there. And more writing paper with the mesh ribbon. And the ribbon there. And a little tuck spot here from the money card. This back piece is packaging. And then this is off of either the cat or the dog one. And the one that's up further is from Merry Christmas is either from the cat or the dog. They were on the front. And then this is one of the boxes. There's a seam there, and I folded it up, made a little tuck spot, added some tissue paper there. Gosh, that stitching, haha. And then I used some of the ribbon on to attach my pages together there. And then 10 Lords Leaping. And I noticed this earlier on my first video. I really just made this a mess, kind of. The guy's cut in half, and it's 11th day of Christmas, but you don't know the other part till you flip through. It works. A doily, and then one of the Christmas cards. And then this is one of the solid pages. I just kind of folded it, not in complete half, but I folded it in a money holder with ribbon. Blank page there. And more little penguins from the gift tags. They have glitter on them, and I didn't Mod Podge them. So I'll have glitter on me for days. The Christmas card. A doily. I think that's my lighting in my kitchen that's making my phone act funny. Then I folded it over, made a little tuck spot. And this is the other part of the money card. And 11 pipers piping. So now you know what happened. And then the 12th day of Christmas. Obviously we know it's the drummers drumming. More of the gift box there. I noticed this earlier. I forgot to take that off of there, and I'm not going to because it gives it character, and it would look horrible if I took it off of there. This here is the gift bag, treat bags, and I actually taped 2 of them together. I said that earlier, but these are the ones I remember now. Taped 2 of them together, or glued them, whatever, what have you. I folded that over, made a little tuck spot, and this is more of the packaging with some ribbon stapled. It's folded over because it's a little long. I might trim the card up a little bit. More of the tissue paper there. I suppose you can make a tuck spot, but I'd be afraid that it would rip too easily. And then this page is super, super adorable. These penguins, they were on this card. Not this exact one. And I thought they would be cute little tuck spots. So I fussy cut them both out. And then this is an envelope from one of the money holders. So you could put something in there. And then a little gift tag. And Santa's popped up. And here's another boo-boo. Not big boo-boo, but another envelope from the money holders. And it, look, it opens the opposite way with a little gift tag and Santa Claus. So that just tucks in there. They kind of fall out, so I might paper clip them in there because that's one of my others for my stash I haven't used, and I could probably get away with using it. And then some red tissue paper, and then this is where the 2 bags glued together come in. So this is the top of one, and then there's a money holder with the tuck spot there. And that just tucks in at the top of the bag, and when you flip it over, here's the other bag, and so it's like another pocket. And this was supposed to be behind the penguins, but it kept falling out. So that's one of the little boxes. And then there's the another box there. And the 12 drummers drumming. And then on the back page, there was a little puzzle, a word search. So that's my signature pages, or signatures. There's 6 of them. And then there's the tissue paper there, and more of the packaging, and a doily, and then, sorry guys. This is the, the foil, or cellophane that the CD came in. I just cut the top off of it, and put the CD in there so that you could hear the story if you wanted to. So that is my Dollar Tree Christmas Junk Journal. Book 1. I may end up doing another book or 2, but this is the very first junk journal for that challenge. That's my second junk journal. I did a graphic 45 one for their challenge. I didn't get it submitted in time, but I still finished it because why not? And that's here on my YouTube. So if you stuck with me this long, thank you. Like me, subscribe me, leave a comment, suggestions, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.